How to beat Plains of Atum. Doing this before mission 33, because I've seen too many people struggle with it. This mission can be pretty confusing. The enemies are very close to you, but are slowed by the huge swamp around you. And you might not know where to start at first, so here's what you do. First thing you're gonna have to do is secure this stone area for yourself. I would recommend slowing the game down and restarting it, so you can take the whole thing for yourself. Make a marketplace and buy some wood, otherwise you'll have to wait for the wood to be delivered. And you don't need to try and place down quarries perfectly, because too many quarries can be really hard to use. Just going for 6 for now, and making sure other lords can't place their quarries here anymore. At the same time I would go for 1 hop farm, and maybe 2 inns and 2 breweries. The few apple farms are just there to slow down my food consumption, but I don't really have a reliable food source at the moment. I'm using ale instead of food basically. With this you can go up to 58 population, but any more houses would need more inns. I feel like I'm making this whole thing too confusing. But this is the plan. We're rushing quarries as soon as the game starts, buy some bows and train some archers, and watch Caliph carefully. This is the hardest part of this mission. You need to make sure your quarries don't get burned this early into the game, and quickly make as many units as you can while selling all the stone you're getting from quarries. As soon as you see the slaves running towards your quarries, send your archers to defend them. At the same time there will be pressure from the other Caliph, and Sultan's swordsmen as well. So I would recommend saving some gold for at least 10 crossbowmen. They should be able to deal with all the swordsmen early on into the game. But the first few ones, you will have to take them out with your lord and archers. As you progress through the mission, you would want to place down a tower here with ballistas and a lot of archers, to make sure you can defend all the attacks from Caliphs. This part of the mission is gonna be a slow grind, but you would add more and more towers to control every part of the swamp, and keep in mind, Sultan can be dealt with using only 10 or so crossbowmen, so you don't need to go too insane on him. And remember, keep improving your economy as you stabilize your defenses. Go for bread economy, make sure your quarry is working well, add negative fear factor, and so on. And at some point you would want to start attacking them. Start with the 2 sultans right next to you. You just need a few crossbowmen to slowly chew on his swordsman, and after a short while he should be ready to kill. The other one is constantly under attack by the Saladin, so you can either leave him, or just steal the kill really easily. But once both sultans are dead the pressure from Saladin really begins. Do not underestimate him, make a lot of archers, and I would even advise going for portable shields. Also don't be lazy, start mining out the iron, it makes the mission a lot easier. Attacking Saladin's castle can be simplified using portable shields and horse archers. Or you could use a lot of catapults too, but feel free to use an overpowered method on this mission, because swamp makes attacking incredibly difficult on this mission. Keep circling his castle with horse archers until everything's dead, and then start sending your melee units in. As for Caliphs, this is what you're not supposed to be doing. But since my defense towers were too close to his castle, half of his units were already gone, so I just went in like an idiot. But the most reliable way to beat Caliph is using either catapults or fire ballistas to carefully clear out his castle without bathing in the fire pits. A little fun fact, I started making mass catapults because of this mission, because every other strategy I tried was too weak on this map. I hope this guide helped you. Thanks for watching.